getting nicked out here, Mike.
Oh, could I bum a cigarette?
Editor, every time I go like this for the whole weekend, put nice son.
Yo, you, by the way.
Oh my goodness! What is going on?
Jake Paul just lost his temper after the legend Mike Tyson exposed his alleged drug use. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black, right? Jake, if you know something's not allowed in the sport, why mess with it and act shocked when you get busted? It's like he thinks he can trash the sport's dignity and just skate by unnoticed. Sure, his boxing career might end up being a flashy 4-year stint, but I bet he'll still be telling his grandkids, "I was a boxer once," and they'll probably roll their eyes as hard as we are now. Before diving into the leaked video of Jake allegedly using drugs, let's talk about the experts who saw this coming based on his bizarre behavior. First up, Dana White. Dana didn't just throw shade, he hurled a full-blown challenge at Jake, practically a knockout punch. The UFC boss accused Jake of cheating and using steroids with a bold mic drop moment. True to form, Jake, the drama magnate, didn't take it lying down.
I believe that you're a cheater, and I believe that you use steroids. So I want to randomly steroid test you for the next 2 years.
He fired back with his usual over-the-top bravado, practically scoffing at Dana's accusations. Jake was all about proving he was clean, but the irony wasn't lost on anyone when he conveniently skipped drug tests around this time.
And I am a fat. I don't do steroids, and I take it as a compliment because there's no other excuse to me knocking out all of your champions.
So buckle up as we dive into all the twists, expert opinions, and Jake's defiant reaction to the drama Tyson and Dana have stirred up. It's about to get intense. Dana White isn't just some random guy tossing out baseless accusations. This is the man who turned UFC from a niche sideshow into a global phenomenon. Dana has seen fighters from every background and can spot a juicer from a mile away. His credibility in the fight world is rock solid. So when he points a finger, the whole world pays attention. His call for Jake Paul to undergo random steroid testing wasn't just about Jake, it was about maintaining the sport's integrity. And when Dana talks about integrity, you listen. His track record speaks volumes. The public reaction? Explosive. Social media blew up. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everyone had an opinion. Some fans were Team Dana, cheering him on for calling out Jake and demanding transparency, saying, finally, someone's standing up to these YouTube boxers cutting corners. Meanwhile, others rallied behind Jake, dismissing Dana's challenge as just a publicity stunt. It was like a virtual boxing match with hashtags and memes flying everywhere. Jake's bravado might have scored him points with his fans, but it didn't silence his critics. The fact that he never actually took the test kept the rumors swirling. Was he really clean, or was he just dodging a bullet? Dana's challenge cast a long shadow, leaving fans and critics alike wondering if Jake was genuinely playing fair or if the accusations had some truth. Either way, the drama is far from over. Jake's response was bold, but it left a lot of questions unanswered. Things got especially spicy when Tyron Woodley stepped into the ring with Jake Paul, and this wasn't just about punches. Tyron hit Jake with a question that made everyone's eyebrows shoot up. Jake, refusing to back down, shot right back. This was—
Are you taking PEDs?
No, sir.
Not at all. Okay.
No, sir.
That's
you think
what
he's on PEDs?
I don't care. You can be on horse tranquilizer steroids. You can get a whole new body from Walmart. You're still getting
It
slapped.
wasn't just trash talk, it was a straight-up roast. Tyron Woodley isn't a newbie in the fight game. He's a former UFC welterweight champion, holding that title from 2016 to 2019. He's faced some of the world's toughest fighters, like Robbie Lawler and Stephen Thompson. When Tyron brings up performance-enhancing drugs, people listen. He knows the fight world inside and out, and his words carry serious weight. Let's rewind to their fight on August 29, 2021. Jake won by split decision, but it wasn't just the scorecards that had everyone buzzing. It was Jake's body transformation. Just 4 years ago, he was a lean, average-looking YouTuber. Fast forward to the fight with Tyron, and Jake was suddenly sporting a physique that seemed almost too good to be true. Fans noticed the acne on his left cheek and the strangely asymmetrical biceps, adding fuel to the speculation fire. Classic signs had fans and experts whispering about possible steroid use. Tyron Woodley rocked Jake in the 4th round, nearly sending him through the ropes, but Jake held on to win. Still, his sudden physical changes were hard to ignore, and Tyron's comments sparked a firestorm of speculation. Social media exploded as fans and pundits dissected every detail of Jake's transformation. How did he bulk up so fast? Why did his muscle growth look so uneven? These questions bounced around Twitter and Instagram, adding even more fuel to the controversy. The lack of mandatory drug testing for their fight only intensified the rumors. Normally, big boxing matches involve strict testing by organizations like the World Anti-Doping Agency WADA or the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association VADA, but not this time. The absence of testing gave credibility to Tyron's accusations, keeping the rumor mill churning. Public speculation was relentless. Every photo and video of Jake was scrutinized, as fans turned into amateur detectives, comparing old and new images, pointing out differences, and debating whether he was clean. Tyron's confrontation was more than a personal vendetta. It was a catalyst that thrust steroid allegations into the spotlight, leaving the public eager for answers. Jake's physical changes and Tyron's pointed questions made the steroid allegations impossible to ignore, and Mike Tyson's leaked video seemed to put a stamp on Tyron's words. But the most brutal reaction came from Shane Strickland, who didn't just criticize Jake Paul, he delivered a verbal beatdown that left nothing to interpretation. Strickland's reaction wasn't just trash talk, it was a full-on indictment of Jake's character and career. Strickland's anger isn't random, it's rooted in Jake's audacity to challenge boxing legends like Mike Tyson. Tyson, at 57, isn't just a name, he's an icon, the youngest heavyweight champion in history, winning the...
I mean, how old is Mike Tyson, 60?
57.
57. Jake Paul?
27.
You are a disgrace of a man. You are the epitome of weakness. You are the scum of the earth. The fact that you even have a platform or anything of that nature is a slight on society.
Title at just 20 years old. His legacy is built on a career of fighting and defeating some of boxing's greatest. Jake, by contrast, is a YouTuber turned boxer with a record mainly against non-boxers and retired athletes. To Strickland, Jake's challenges to legends like Tyson aren't just bold, they're downright disrespectful to the countless fighters who've earned their place in the ring through years of blood, sweat, and sacrifice. For many in the boxing community, Jake's actions feel like a mockery of the sport's integrity and history, sparking even more intense debate. But Jake Paul's physical transformation has been hard to ignore. Just a few years back, Jake was a lean, average-looking guy known more for his antics on YouTube and Disney Channel's Bizaardvark. But by his fight with Ben Askren on April 17, 2021, Jake's physique was almost unrecognizable. He was bulked up, ripped, and showing signs that had many speculating about possible steroid use. Shane Strickland didn't hold back when warning Jake about the potential consequences of his actions. His tirade wasn't just an expression of disgust, it was a cautionary tale. Strickland made it clear that stepping into the ring with a legend like Mike Tyson isn't just risky, it's potentially career-ending. He highlighted the real possibility of serious harm, saying this isn't just about losing a fight but also about physical and reputational damage. Strickland's words resonated across the fight world.
You truly make me disgusted. And if I ever encounter you in real life, I hope that I just don't lose and go to prison.
Raising awareness of the risks Jake is taking by challenging a boxer as formidable as Tyson. For Jake, a loss against Tyson wouldn't just hurt his record, it could lead to a loss of credibility, respect, and even the physical capability to continue boxing at a high level. Mike Tyson wasn't the only one making waves. Kenny Ko dropped a bombshell about Jake Paul's possible steroid use, and he didn't hold back. With unwavering confidence, Kenny declared his take on Jake's physical changes, not as a casual observation but as a statement backed by insider knowledge. A prominent figure in the fitness community, Kenny Ko claims to have direct insights into Jake's training regimen, and these whispers aren't coming from anonymous sources, they're from people.
Is Jake Paul natural? No. I can say that with pretty certain confidence in that statement, mainly because, as you heard me mention, I know a lot of the people he trains with, and I have heard things.
People who train alongside Jake. In the fitness and bodybuilding world, Kenny Ko is a major name, with around 922,000 YouTube subscribers. He's built his reputation on exposing frauds and calling out dishonesty in the industry, known for his no-nonsense approach to unveiling who's natural and who isn't. His credibility stems from his relentless pursuit of the truth, making it hard for Jake to brush off these claims as mere rumors. When Kenny speaks, his audience listens, and his insider insights lend serious weight to the allegations. But his statements have cast a shadow over Jake's credibility, fueling even more speculation in the world of boxing and fitness. Kenny Co's revelations about Jake Paul's potential steroid use aren't just rumors, they're serious claims from a trusted figure in the fitness community. Known for his no-holds-barred approach, Kenny has taken on big names without fear of backlash, making his statements on Jake significant. His insider knowledge, drawn from people close to Jake's training, has cast a shadow over Jake's achievements, shifting public perception. Now, many question whether Jake's impressive physique is a product of hard work or chemical enhancement, which could harm his reputation and career. Joe Rogan, never one to dodge controversy, also dropped his take, sending shockwaves through the boxing and MMA worlds. In leaked footage, Rogan pointed out suspicious aspects of Jake's physique, making a direct hit at Jake's credibility. Rogan has always been clear about his stance on steroid use, condemning it in sports while acknowledging why some actors may use them for roles. His observations lend further weight to the skepticism around Jake, sparking debates online and potentially impacting how fans view Jake's career. With Kenny Co and Joe Rogan's voices combined, the scrutiny on Jake has only intensified. Joe Rogan's stance on Jake Paul's transformation struck a chord, especially as he highlighted the dishonesty he sees in denying steroid use within a competitive sport.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing steroids to achieve that sort of physique for a movie either.
Yeah.
I do think there's something wrong with lying about it.
Yeah.
In leaked footage, Joe pointed out the suspicious nature of Jake Paul's physique,
why actors
saying,
might use performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs, to achieve a specific look, claiming those gains are natural crosses a line. His remarks were both understanding and condemning, stressing that integrity in sports matters. Jake Paul's reaction to Rogan's comments was as defiant as ever. He dismissed the accusations, insisting his physique was due to hard work, not PEDs. Jake's public response aimed to uphold his image as a dedicated athlete, but his refusal to take a steroid test only fueled more speculation. Instead of dispelling the rumors, Jake's dismissal added fuel to the fire, intensifying the controversy around his credibility.